What's up, YouTube? What's up, Extreme Gains family? I'm Chuck. This is Extreme Gains. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Please do not take it as such. Today is Monday, July 11th, 2022, and this is my AMC GME and SPY Algo exposed daily update and preparation video for tomorrow and beyond. As always, I hope you all had a great day in the market today, and I hope you were able to take advantage of the volatility and make some extreme gains for yourselves. I'm going to go over all my regulars, my snake algo method for all three tickers, and some macro comparatives. So with that said, let's dig in. Real quick, my extreme gains for today from my 7 scalp setups that I set up every single day. They provided 12 entry from trigger, the highest ROI today being 150%. The next one down being 130%, and then I had a slew of them between 80% down to 20% to round out the list. It was an absolute monster day today. Once again, I had my trade done, my portfolio flipped literally by 10 a.m. this morning. As a matter of fact, by 9:45 this morning, I was done and made my money and flipped my entire portfolio today. Extreme Gains Premium Discord family as well started off the week with a bang and absolutely killed it once again. Congrats to all of you as well. As always, it's well deserved. And I say this in every video, and I truly do mean it. I hope y'all were able to do something similar and make some extreme gains for yourself. All right, moving on into the charts on your screen currently is AMC and my current intra-week snake. AMC finished the day today up 1.98%. It's currently down 0.13% in after hours, trading at 14.93. The same position of the intra-week snake as in last night's video, with the inverted mirroring showing here and the possible convergence back with it here. And we got almost candle for candle fulfillment out of it today. So you can see moving forward in this position what the projection is from the intra-week snake if price action were to continue to fulfill it in this position. Moving on to the macro comparative for AMC. You are aware also that I have been using the previous double bottom right next door here in 2 different positions. The flipped, which is the blue, and the straight up, which is the red. The flipped, this is the compressed of it. You can see that it did fulfill this consolidation here that it was projecting going into today almost as well, candle for candle. And you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from it if price action were to continue to fulfill it compressed. The extended pull on this is irrelevant at the moment because it was requiring heavy downside and price action stayed hung up here. I did think we were potentially getting that here this morning, but it caught a bounce here and back to the upside we went. We breached that 1480 area back to the upside again. So we're looking good and looking strong right now as it stands. So this is irrelevant in the moment, other than if price action were to turn back around and go heavy back downside. So the compressed position of this is what I am currently looking at when it comes to the flipped position. The straight up, which we had mirrored last week, was very similar, almost identical to the flipped compressed that we just looked at, and likewise it fulfilled its projection today almost candle for candle. And you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from it if price action were to continue to fulfill it. Moving on, GME finished the day today up 1.21%, currently down 0.07 in after hours, trading at an even Steven 130. The current intra-week snake was a potential snake going into what would have been Friday. I clipped it on Thursday, used it with a 1-day overlap, got projection and fulfillment on Friday, and once again projection and fulfillment out of it again today. So you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from this possible or potential new intra-week snake for GME if price action were to continue to fulfill it in its current position. I did at the end of market close with Premium Discord clip, as I said in last night's video, the day of and day prior to, looking at today and Friday as potential intra-week snakes as well. The one showed heavy downside that we have already diverted away from. So right now that would be irrelevant unless price action were to turn back around and go heavy back downside. And the other one showed the exact same thing as what I have on here now. So this is the one I'm going with for the time being. So as far as an intra-week snake perspective, that's the one I'm going for, or going with for the time being, moving into tomorrow and beyond. Unless I get something catastrophically different, then I'll reevaluate at that time. The current macro comparative I have looked at in a couple different ways. Likewise to AMC, it is from the previous double bottom that you are all aware of. And I have looked at it in the straight up and the mirrored position. We diverted last week away from the straight up position with this upside movement. So in the mirrored position, here it is, and here it has been. You can see it fulfilled once again today, and moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, you can see what the projection is from this macro comparative in the mirrored position. One other alternative to this was I had talked about a level changed bottom, and meaning this bottom here on the macro comparative in the straight up position, which was about right here, that this bottom would potentially be level changed up here and get put in above the 117 for a continuation to upside move. And here is the position of that. And we kind of fulfilled it today in a mirrored manner a little bit. Obviously, moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, this would require a heavy move upside if this were to fulfill it in this manner. If it doesn't within the next day or two, I'm going to invalidate this off of my radar and quit tracking it and looking at it. It was just a thought that I had that I shared with you out here as well as my Discord members. So that is everything that I am looking at with GME moving into tomorrow and beyond from a intra-week snake and macro comparative perspective. Last but not least is SPY. SPY finished the day today down 1.14%, currently up 0.12% in after hours, trading at 384.71. The two current intra-week snakes that I have been looking at are the day of, which is what's on here, the day prior to, which is the blue. They have been projecting the exact same thing since the clip day and the placement day, initial placement day of them both. They do divert away from each other here shortly, which you'll see in a moment. But the projection and fulfillment from both of them today was fulfilled. Here is the placement of it, showing this downside move. We gapped down this morning, and then we have the consolidation that has been showing here today in almost a candle for candle fulfillment of that projection. And you can see what the projection is moving into tomorrow and beyond if price action were to continue to fulfill the day of divergence in current intra-week snake. Then I have the day prior to, and it as well fulfilled its projection today with the gap down this morning. And that's what it was projecting, this downside. You can see almost candle for candle here. It did show a slight upside here that we have not, well, we started getting, but we have not fulfilled that in its entirety. But you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, if price action were to continue to fulfill the day prior to intra-week snake, what that may look like. Both of them on here, just so you can see where the separation or difference is between the two of them moving forward is right there in front of you. A little bit of a difference here and a little bit of a nuance difference here with a obvious lower bottom if price action were to follow this projection from both of them. So moving forward, that is what I am looking at for characteristics of the intra-week snakes to make a determination between the two of them moving forward. The macro comparative is from the 0809 correction and crash, as you are well aware of. This is the long-term version or position of this that we have went over numerous times. You can see all of it there, replicating the 0809 correction and crash. This does put the bottom quite a ways out into the end of this year, potentially, if price action were to continue fulfilling this. But with the corner in down here to the corner, you can see that the top and all of the movements in between are almost candle for candle in a macro comparative that hasn't necessarily been candle for candle. It has been a projected, suggested path, but it has at times given candle for candle. And when and if it does, obviously, I'll take that. You can see here from the peak, it did project this downside move, and this is projecting a bounce recovery here prior to back downside and continued midline consolidation for a few days at least, if not a handful, moving forward. So you can see what the projection is if price action were to continue to fulfill the long-term version of the macro comparative. That is everything I have for all three tickers and for this video. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Good luck tomorrow in the markets. Make yourself some extreme gains. I will get an update and prep video out tomorrow night after market close, just like this one. Quick announcement. I made you wait till the very end. I will be doing a live stream on the YouTube channel here and on Twitch on Wednesday from market open to market close. I will start the live stream like I used to at 9 a.m. and we'll go from 9 a.m. till market close. We'll try it. We'll give it a test run again this Wednesday in 2 days from now. So mark your calendars. Make sure you come by and hang out. Check it out. We'll do that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many people show up, and we'll go from there. And we'll decide moving forward if we're going to continue to do it or not. So we'll do a test run. We'll go ahead and do one this week on Wednesday. Live stream right here starting at 9 a.m. But I'll get the update and prep out tomorrow night, and I'll remind you in that video as well. But go ahead and mark your calendars. And like I said, good luck in the market tomorrow. Make some extreme gains for yourselves, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow night on the next one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later.